Hello, hello. Well, well, well. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. Welcome to the Music Maker stage. My name is Julie Delgado, and you're in for a treat tonight. We have a very cool rider round, actually 2 rounds, and Tracee Perrin and Friends, of course, which you'll hear more about later. Right now, I want you to all get out your phones. I'm not going to ask you to silence it, not yet. I'm going to ask you to go to our socials. We have a goal to be the premier listening room on the East Side, and you can help us do that by going to our Facebook, Music Maker Stage, Instagram, Delgado Guitars, all the things, YouTube. Subscribe, like, and follow us, please. What else? We're going to tell you about our space. This is our showroom by day, venue by night. The workshop is next door, where all the magic happens and all the instruments are made. So come back and see us during the week, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. All right. And don't forget, we have complimentary tea, cocoa, and cider in the back. We have Delgado Guitars, hats, hoodies, shirts. It's almost Christmas time. So I know you want to get those stocking stuffers. What else am I forgetting? Oh, if you want to know about future shows, sign up for our e-blast over there on the good old-fashioned paper and pen over there. And I only blast you twice a month. We have shows like this twice a month on Fridays for local singer-songwriters and the lot, right? All right. Okay, without further ado, I'm going to turn over to Tracee, Perrin, and Friends. Give them a hand.
All right, thank you so much, Julie. Thank you so much. It's good to be back at Music Maker Stage. It's been about a year and some change. And so this is a first type of event for me. As I was telling, it's a little bit selfish because I haven't heard Judy play in this kind of setting. It's usually like in a living room or a critique group or something. And Brenda's music, I have not yet heard her. So, but really, I'm Tracee Perrin, and I've sort of, I'm a realtor here in Nashville, and I've sort of collected wonderful clients who are also wonderful songwriters and musicians. And I just thought, why don't we get together and play some stuff? And I wanted to be able to showcase some of them as well. They're not all here, but there's a large handful that are. So excited for you to be able to hear them. I know some of you already know them, but you'll hear some new people you haven't heard, and you can engage with their music from this point forward. Thank you to everyone who is live streaming from home. We appreciate your time. And so the other great thing is that some of them are also co-writers of mine now and collaborators. So I'm gonna be able to play some of the songs that I've written, one with Judy, one with Rihanna, and then maybe we started a song. We never finished it. We need to definitely figure that out. And then a song I wrote with Sam Gyllenhaal, who isn't here tonight because he's in California playing some shows as well. So this first song I'm going to play. So Judy and I, we met through Kevin So, who is an amazing songwriter, artist. He doesn't come here so much anymore, right? He's up north. Yeah. But he's a wonderful piano player, guitarist, all the things. And we wrote a song all together. That's how I think I met you initially. And then we just kind of stayed in touch, and she's had some great critique groups as well, songwriting critique groups that I've been able to be a part of, and we kind of, then connected when she was ready to buy a house, and we've kept connecting over music and been able to write a couple of things together. So this first song I'm going to play, Judy and I wrote like a year and a half ago maybe, that I had started, and every so often as a songwriter you just hit a wall and you need someone else to be a sounding board to kind of move it to the finish line. And so that's how this song came about, and Judy was gracious enough to help me finish it. So this is called Put It to Bed. Hi, good morning. Good evening. Nice to see you guys. Can't get you out of my head. What's never said is never said. And I pull over just so I can catch my breath. And it's been years, I don't know why. You play on repeat and rewind. Didn't notice, not in that moment, you wanted to be mine.
there be a look, a smile, a gesture, or any indication? It's not only in my head. Would we put it to bed? We're so young and insecure, but was it love? We'll never know for sure. Too many questions that my heart just can't ignore. And I wonder what would happen if I saw you again. Would there be a look, a smile, a gesture, or any indication? It's not only in my head. Would we put it to bed? We have passed the time, can't go back and die. Think you're beautiful too, maybe too good to be true. Still I wonder what would happen if I saw you again. Would there be a look, a smile, a gesture, or any indication? It's not only in my head. Would we put it to bed? Put it to bed. Would we put it to bed? Put it to bed.
Actually, I have to thank Marianne because I brought that song to Judy's critique group, and she was like, at the end, in the last one, you should go up in the melody. And I have, and I've stuck with that critique. That note was great, and so thank you, Marianne.
Mary Beth,
So,
yes.
Mary Beth, sorry.
Yes.
So that's what the beauty of some of those
Critique
groups can be.
is-
Yeah, you just have multiple sounding boards, and you get to have a better song at the end.
So if you're a songwriter and you're looking for a critique group, talk to me and come to our group, which now meets over Zoom. And if you're looking for a good realtor to help you find the home of your dreams in the Nashville area, talk to Tracee, because she did it for me. She did it for other people in these rounds, right? We're here to give testimonials, and isn't this a really Nashville kind of round? Like a realtor says, I'm going to get the people who bought my homes, and we're just going to do a music round. I mean, I think that's kind of wonderful. So thank you for asking us. Okay, this song is called Lonely, wrote with Mark D. Free. Never knew this house could creak so much with the blowing of the wind. Chill fills this room in a sudden gust, crawls against my skin. I still hear the echoes of your footsteps cross the floor just before you slam that door, and I'm stone cold, close to the bone, more pain than I've ever known, lonely. Oh, I'm lonely. It's a long gone house, ain't a home. Hate this feeling as I feel it growing on me. Kind of lonely. Out of the window and on the roof, it's mighty dark out here. I'm taking in the bitter truth with every sip of beer. I hear my old neighbor's dog out howling at the moon. I know that tune. That's how I'm missing you, and I'm stone cold, close to the bone, more pain than I've ever known, lonely. Oh, I'm lonely. lonely. It's a long gone house, ain't a home. Hate this feeling as I feel it growing on me. Kind of lonely. Here comes the rain, it's soaking through my shirt. I'm wishing it could cleanse me and wash off all this hurt. Still I'm stone cold, close to the bone, more pain than I've ever known. Lonely, oh I'm lonely. It's a long gone house, ain't a home. Hate this feeling as I feel it growing on me. Kind of lonely. Kind of lonely. Thanks. Oh, thanks. Yeah, you just sound amazing with our song.
So nice.
Thanks.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Can I tell you a little backstory? Okay,
Yes,
so
please.
next up is going to be Rihanna Estrada. Isn't she beautiful?
So are you.
So Rihanna and I go way back to, we met at Musicians Institute in Hollywood back in like 2010,
Yeah.
I think. And we were both in the independent artist program. And I moved here, and then you guys moved here a few years after, I think.
Yeah,
You and Eric?
2014.
Yeah.
I moved here. Yeah.
Well, okay, so I guess the same year actually then, because you moved here in
Oh, yeah,
2014
yeah,
as well.
yeah.
Okay, so so we had kind of just stayed in touch, and her husband Eric also went to MI and Hollywood. They met there.
We
Love
did.
story.
We did. He's a guitar player.
Mm-hmm.
I know I always do this, like you don't know what it is. But yeah.
So yeah, it's just been another kind of blast from the past, and we're both still working in it, and
We're
just
still
trying
in the
to.
independent artist program.
I know we're still indie
Yeah.
artists
Yeah.
this many years later, but we've written a few songs together. And at the start of the next round, I'll play one of the ones that we've written together. But it's just great to still be looking at your face and here in Nashville and playing music and making music together. So take it away, Rihanna.
Oh, thanks, Tracee. That's so sweet. Yeah, your song was phenomenal, by the way. You sounded so good. Loved it. Oh, good. It works. Well, let's see. You what? Yeah. I'm in the right place. This is my first time playing here, so thanks for having me, and thank you to all you lovely people for being here tonight with us. So I want you to come along with me on a little road trip. I wrote this song while I was on a road trip, and I was looking out the window and I saw a town that used to be but was no longer, and I couldn't help but think to myself, what used to happen here? People lived here, they had lives, they fell in love with people, you know, what were their stories like? Who were they? And as a songwriter, I feel like you just want to know, you know, there's so many stories out there, and there's so many stories here tonight. Everybody's a walk-in storybook everywhere that you go. And I wrote this song called Ghost Stories. And I'm going to release it next year. I just recorded it this year, so. I bet that old metal sign was a beacon of light, signaling weary travelers a place to hang their hat at night. Some had a bar, all the others had a pool. Wonder how many one-night stands satisfied a love-hungry fool. There was a diner, patrons stumbled to the next day. Coffee black, a pancake stack, scrambled eggs, and they were on their way. Empty and broken down, nobody comes around here now. Eternal vacancy. If those walls could talk, they'd say a lot about the ones remembered, ones forgot. Oh, the tales they would tell. Ghost stories from an abandoned motel. No name been buying a tangerine dream van, just married on the back window of a Pinto bound for Mexico. Different destinations, they'd all come and they'd go. Where they ended up, none of us will ever know. Empty and broken down, nobody comes around here now. Eternal vacancy. If those walls could talk, they'd say a lot about the ones remembered, ones forgot. Oh, the tales they would tell. Ghost stories from an abandoned motel. Every story told, webs woven in gold. Every door that was open, where were they all going? If only I could ask and see, lay it out in front of me like a movie. Empty and broken down, nobody comes around here now. Eternal vacancy. Those walls could talk, they'd say a lot about the ones remembered, the ones forgot. Oh, the tales they would tell. Ghost stories from an abandoned motel.
Thank you, friends. Thank you so much.
All right. So, this is another one of those songs. I sort of had this idea and a version of it for a long time, and I would mostly try to work it out in the shower, where I have a lot of ideas. But it just never quite landed. And then, so I got together with Rihanna. I was like, let me just run this by you and see if this like moves you in any way and you want to bring it home with me. And you suggested, I think, a slight change in the order of the hook line, and landing on it in a different word kind of changed a lot and opened up a lot of things. And so it kind of just almost wrote itself from that point on. It just really kind of synced. So this is called Salvation in the Morning. And okay, here we go. And really, it's, I've been married almost 20 years, and so you go through some things, and so this is about maybe not one of our finer moments in time. So here we go.
You take me for granted, and I just ignore all the signs. We were all we wanted, now we're fading out of the light. 'Cause I go to work, you do the same. We get so good at masking the pain. We burn up the candle at both ends, trying to figure out how to win. We get loud, but we don't get anywhere. Go ahead and go, I dare ya. We shouldn't go to sleep while we're raging. I pray the morning brings our salvation. My head is spinning from all the circles we talking. You're not listening, this ain't living. Too much giving, too much taking. We lose our patience. Tell me, what are we fighting for when we burn up the candle at both ends, trying to figure out how to win? We get loud, but we don't get anywhere. Go ahead and go, I dare ya. We shouldn't go to sleep while we're raging. I pray the morning brings our salvation. I pray the morning brings our salvation. Oh, should we let it be? Feel the joy of sweet release, or repeat history? 'Cause we burned up the candle at both ends, just trying to figure out how to win. We get loud, but we don't get anywhere. Oh, go ahead and go, how dare ya? We shouldn't go to sleep while we're raging. I pray the morning brings our salvation. I pray the morning brings our salvation. Oh, let the morning bring our salvation. Should we let it be? Feel the joy of sweet release, or repeat history?
Thank you so much. Thanks, Rihanna.
You know, I said I'd sit in the middle. I'd come after Tracee, and then when she sang the song, I helped her finish. And this one, I'm thinking maybe I should have rethought that. You know, I'm not sure this is where I want to be, but then there's another powerhouse voice. So wherever I am in the lineup, it's just that's. Well, there we go. Yes, of course. All right. So anyway, so this is a song called "You," one of many, but what can you do? Okay. When the work, whoa, am I in the right? I think I am. I'll just have to. When the working day is wet and gray and the north wind chills, city sprawls, traffic stalls, a mean word kills, I can keep it all together, I get it done, 'cause I know who's the one to call. Baby, I just run to you. You show me I'm strong. You show me there's a place I'm safe and I belong. Out of the blue, clear sky, came the answers to 1,000 questions why. Now the happy ever afters coming true with you. I overthink, overdrink from the well of doubt, hesitate and hate how some plans turned out. You joke, make a silly face, make me see other roads wouldn't have led me here, where I need to be with you. You show me I'm strong. You show me there's a place I'm safe and I belong. Out of the blue, clear sky, came the answers to 1,000 questions why. Now the happy ever afters coming true with you. You're my compass, you're my shelter from all storms. I'm home when I'm wrapped up in your arms. It's you, you show me I'm strong. You show me there's a place I'm safe and I belong. Out of the blue, clear sky, came the answers to 1,000 questions why. Now the happy ever afters coming true with you. Quit while I'm ahead. There we go. Anyway. Yes, so my critique group meets every other week. At the moment on Thursdays, after the next year probably on Wednesdays. It all has to do with when I teach, over Zoom. And just, I mean, some people are country, some people are pop, all different kinds of music. Everybody's a good songwriter. Everybody gives each other constructive, helpful feedback on melody, on lyrics. And if you're looking for a place like that, it'd be great to have a few more people. So talk to me later. Thank you. Thank you so much, Tracee, for asking me to be in the round.
Thank you for having us. And that was it. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah. Just kidding. Just kidding. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Tracee, for having us here tonight. So nice to see your beautiful face and hear your voice again. This is going to be my last one for you. My name's Rihanna Estrada. If you want to follow along, you can find me on all the stuff. Wherever you're scrolling, I'm there. This is one of the songs that I also recorded this year. I got to record 3, and so I'm working on them right now. And this one is a very special tune for me, and probably to many other people who have experienced loss in their lives. You know, country music is all about storytelling, so I'll just tell you a little story real quick. For me, loss came when I was 19. My parents passed away, and it was super hard for me to deal with because it's always hard to deal with no matter what age you are, but it's just not something you ever expect to happen. You know, you don't think that that's going to happen. We really cherish those times with people that we love. And I wrote this song while I was on my healing journey, which we're kind of all on in the human experience every single day. And this song was born from me going through an old Samsonite suitcase that was my mom's, had a bunch of pictures in it, and I was able to piece together the stories of their lives and the holes that I had from missing them. So if you miss somebody, this song goes out to you. It's called Photographs, and it'll be out next year. The memory. They didn't know how bad later it'd be something that I'd need. Scattered here from across the decades, penciled in names and dates, one leading to another, like a turn in a storybook page. Some days when I don't feel right, I go into my closet and pull out that old Samsonite. Every time I lose myself, I go back to photographs. All the family Christmas parties have come and gone. Glitter birthday candles blown out and wished on. Gone too soon or born too late. It hurts either way. I'm waiting on a time machine to take me back for a day. I wish I could have been a fly on the wood paneling walls to hear every story that was ever told in those halls. Some are black and white, and some are technicolor. I am in a lot of them, and I just make up stories to all of the others. Diving into the past, trying hard to make the memories last. Every time I lose myself, I go back to photographs. I couldn't know then what I know now. Not to take a single day for granted inside of that house. The only way to learn is to live and get burned. I guess the biggest lesson is always ask the questions.
about the ones in black and white and ones in technicolor. They won't be around forever, so you gotta make the most while you are together. Diving into the past, trying hard to make the memories last. Every time I lose myself, I go back. I'm reminded of the ones I once had in photographs. I go back to photographs.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Rounds we have. Thank you, Judy. Thank you, Rihanna, for being here.
Thank you, Tracee. And thank
This
you
is a
guys
very
for being
special
here.
tonight. I'm
Yeah.
just blown away by everyone that showed up. But stick around. We're just going to do a little like round robin here. And we have Mamie coming up next and Brenda Kerr, accompanied by Mark Noble. So we're just going to do some musical chairs, literally, real quick. And then we'll be right back to the second round. Yeah, remember that from like the Saturday morning cartoons? After these months, and the heads would roll and they would like all switch. That's what's gonna happen. Shh, just kidding. Are you ready? Okay, hi, welcome back. So I'm thrilled because I haven't heard Mamie play, and like outside of your living room, you know, like that's just, I don't know. And Brenda as well. I haven't heard you play your own song. So, well, again, I'm Tracee Perrin. So in this round, we have Mamie Gardner. Just kidding. Mamie Lou now. So I met Mamie at Commodore Grill. Whoa, at Vanderbilt. So Debbie Champion's songwriter night at Commodore Grill. I don't know if any familiar with that. Usually, if you have been a songwriter in Nashville for any point in time, you've probably played there. She's very intimidating. You're best be in tune and don't go over 3 minutes and 30 seconds or you'll be in trouble. I was very nervous. Anyway, so you were there. My mom was in town and she was there with me, and then you were there with your family, and somebody was 3 weeks old. Was it Jackson? Oh my gosh. So 3-week-old on her chest. And she just really connected with the song that I sang there, and it was a song that I had recently recorded, right? Because we just moved to Nashville, I think, and so it really spoke to her, and so we connected, and we just kind of stayed connected from that point forward. I hunted you down. Yes, afterwards. Yes. So and now here we are. So it's been a really beautiful friendship. So, and you've moved away. But she came back just for tonight, like drove from out of state today to be here. So, and then Brenda. Hi, Brenda. Hi. So Brenda and I met last year, actually at an open house of mine in East Nashville. And turns out, I heard that she told me that she's a bass player, and she's the one that kind of, I wanted to play and kind of check out Bowery Vault, but I hadn't been there yet. It's a venue down the street here in East Nashville. It's an awesome music venue. And she goes there regularly, and it kind of like, put it back on my radar that I needed to get there. And but it also turned out that we have a mutual friend. And do you write with Julie as well? No, okay. So there's a friend of mine and a co-writer of mine, Julie Grower, who Brenda plays bass with. And actually Mark is writing an album with, oddly enough. And so we just had that connection after we got to talking at the open house and kind of stayed connected. And here we are. So it's just wonderful to share a stage with you both tonight. I'm going to start off with a song that Mamie and I, we haven't finished our song. We really should get back on that. You have a new album coming out, or one day, yes. She's been heavily recording, so it will happen soon. So, okay. But this next song, this last song that I'm going to play here tonight, I wrote with a friend and client of mine. His name is Sam Gyllenhaal, Sam Gyllenhaal Band, and he also plays with Nicole Boggs in The Real. And he's brilliant, and they have a wonderful, they're out in California doing their thing now. But I met Sam through a friend of mine. He was renting her house. He and his friends are renting her house, and then they were going to be moving out, and he was going to buy a house, and so we connected that way. But a few years later, we actually got in a room together. This was actually, I guess, last year he and I got together, and I was processing some things about my relationship with my brother. And it took me a long time to really get perspective on how I was feeling inside of that relationship and what I wanted to say about it. And I really felt like Sam would be a great person to write this song with, and so I reached out to him. So this was the first song that Sam and I ever wrote together, the only song we've written together, but the first time we've written at all together. And it's actually going to be, I'm releasing a new EP here in March. Cross your fingers. And this is actually going to be the first single off of that EP, and it will be coming out in end of January, date to be determined, but announced soon. So this is called Poison in the Water.
Dry as a bone, baby, we're a desert with no road to lead us home. I've held my tongue, thinking it'd be better to leave well enough alone. Now here we are, waiting in the madness of all the toxic baggage. Come on, it's enough. There's poison in the water, still I can't quench my thirst. I let myself drink down slowly, even though it hurts. And you keep drifting farther. Listen as I sing these words. I know loving you might kill me slowly. Holding on gets harder when there's poison in the water. Don't wake the beast, shh. Put the demons at your rest, so back to sleep. Yeah, oh my heavy heart, tiptoeing around you leaves me weak. I pray for peace. There's poison in the water, still I can't quench my thirst. I let myself drink down slowly, even though it hurts. And you keep drifting farther. Listen as I say these words. I know loving you might kill me slowly. Holding on gets harder. And I keep trying to fix it, keep giving you more grace. Will you ever say you're sorry to my face? There's poison in the water, still I can't quench my thirst. I let myself drink down slowly, even though it hurts. And you keep drifting farther. Listen as I say these words. I know loving you might kill me slowly. Holding on gets harder when there's poison in the water. There's poison in the water.
All right, thank you so much.
Well, hey everybody, I'm Mamie Lou. Thanks for having me. Tracee was talking about the first time we met at the Commodore. I heard she did Losing the War, and I hunted her down, and I was like, we're gonna be friends. I thought she had the greatest voice I'd ever heard. And you, yeah. So this one I'm gonna do for you is called Those Are My Roses, and it is out on Spotify and all the streamy things. This is the light introduction before the heavy stuff. This one I wrote driving to Nashville from South Carolina. I'd been touring that summer and gone to Austin, and my good friend Julie Nolan, she had gotten me some flowers on an anniversary that wasn't to be, and it was just like so sweet. I kept them in my dash, and I was looking at them, and I was like, what are my roses? Like, what are the things that are like meaningful to me, like love language type stuff? And so like, this is what I came up with. Together neath those burning stars, just to be where you are. Those are my roses, those are my roses, those are my roses, those are my roses. My roses are the 4th of July, seeing stars raining in your eyes, watching the smoke clear and holding you tight, just to be by your side. Those are my roses, those are my roses, those are my roses, those are my roses. Letting my weight go in your arms. Nobody's watching but the moon above, just to feel your sweet love. Those are my roses, those are my roses, those are my roses, those are my roses.
Okay, I'm Brenda Kerr, and I'll have to warn you ahead of time, I write silly songs. And they're not going to sound totally different than everybody else's. And this first song I wrote, I'm an instructional designer, and I was writing scenarios, and this idea came up to me, and it's called Happy Cell Phone Blues. 2, 3. Old days I've been lonely, always by myself, reading books and taking walks and talking to myself. Then along came this invention that quickly changed my pace, linking all my people in new surprising ways. I sing the happy cell phone blues, connects me to my world. Alone I'm nervous, lonely, it's nothing that I do. No stress when I drive to places, no printouts on my seat, no trying to read directions when I wander down the street. And lifting roads don't get me lost when I get turned around. Don't care about east or west, I'm right and left and bound. I sing the happy cell phone blues, connects me to my world. Alone but never lonely, it's the first place that I turn. I sing the happy cell phone blues, connects me to my world. Alone but never lonely, it's the first place that I turn. cell phone blues connects me to my world. Alone but never lonely, it's the first place that I turn. Finding facts to satisfy my curiosity, telling all who want to hear my newfound expertise. I read and learn most anything, knowledge gives me power. I share my expertise with you, I'm smarter by the hour. I sing the happy cell phone blues, connects me to my world. Alone but never lonely, it's the first place that I turn. I sing the happy cell phone blues, connects me to my world. Alone but never lonely, it's the first place that I turn. Alone but never lonely, it's the first place that I turn. Alone but never lonely, it's the first place that I turn.
That's awesome. Can you hear Mamie? Yeah.
Oh gosh, okay. I'm gonna do the radio edit of this one. Since there are children here. Yeah, I really want to. This next one that I'm gonna do is, it's called Rabbits, and I actually started writing it in the car with my good friend Alma Russ, who went on she was kind enough to take me on the road with her. It was a great 21 days. We had a good time, made a lot of memories. South Dakota. Oh, this is a great song. We should write that. So it was. So the first lines were like the first day, and so because we went across Virginia, and so I was like, yeah. But it took all of summer to finish. I've got some that you write in 15 minutes, and then this one took like a good bit longer. Some take 7 years. But I'm gonna do my best to. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. I'll keep it semi-kid friendly. But everyone in this room either knows someone, is someone, has been affected by the opioid crisis, and it just kind of like speaks to the different aspects of that. And I just kind of dug deep and got vulnerable, started taking the advice that I was given. So it's called Rabbits. Running through razor wire. Never met her daddy, only half-ass raised. When the crystal left her mama crazed. Should've done better, easy thing to say. When you don't get brought up this way. Friday night, nothing here to do. Get messed up to make it through. It's blazing glass, long white lines. You're killing yourself just to kill some time. Shotgun seal and slamming doors. Still coming down from the night before. It's all fun until it's not. Tying off her arm in a parking lot. Run, rabbit, run. Run, rabbit, run. Oh, run, rabbit, run. There's so much more than what you've done. Hound cry, gut shot, moan. Told her that her daughter ain't coming home.
drive-by takes another round. Every other child's been orphaned in this goddamn town. But St. Max peeling floors couldn't wake her up from the night before. She bought her love in quartergrams, anything she can get inside her hands. Run, rabbit, run. Run, rabbit, run. Oh, run, rabbit, run. War is hell, that's where I'm from. Another round of 63. She'll raise him right this time, you'll see. It's fixing bottles, wiping tears. Well, how did this become her golden years? Should've done better, it's the same old rag. Bet you never zipped your baby in a body bag. It's murder in the first degree, $1 billion technicality. And they're still picking through our bones, rehab and methadone. I wonder how they sleep at night, shaking down the monkey they made you fight. And I just wanted you to know her name was Jenny and we loved her so. Half a generation's in this clay, but it ain't supposed to be this way. Run, rabbit, run. Run, rabbit, run. Oh, run, rabbit, run. You're so much more than what you've done. Sun will rise, but it won't shine. And there's no turning back this time. Cross Virginia with their hearts on fire. Couple rabbits running through razor wire.
Yeah. Well, I gotta say, I get nervous on stage, like, so I wrote that with Victoria Camp right there, right over there. We write every day together. Like, she's my inspiration, she's my sister. So, like, I'm so sorry I didn't say that earlier. We have beautiful songs. We have lots of them if you want to, like, check them out. Thank you, thank you.
Okay. The next song I wrote after working on my family tree for a while, and I kept looking at grandparents and great-grandparents, and I'm like, well, great-grandparents, and I didn't know anything about them, and I thought, you know, I should write stories about my current relatives that have just passed away recently, and maybe some songs, and so this is one of the songs. It's about one of my uncles, and I called it Uncle D. And he passed away when he was 90-some years old, and he was somewhere on the autism spectrum. Yeah. And so he was just kind of a funny, quirky guy, and we all loved him very much. And sometimes he aggravated us a little bit too, so I threw that in there. But I thought, well, you know, this is one way we can let some of the other generations know about him a little bit. Okay. He was the sweetest man alive, except when he wasn't. Didn't understand others' needs, but just the same, you knew that you loved him. He'd be our Uncle D. He set up many pranks, watched as we found him, laughed and laughed at his latest deed. Didn't understand when people got angry about that stinking fish under their seat. Uncle D was a man with a heart of gold, practical joker till he grew old. He loved us kids and adults, found him charming, and he became the retirement home darling. Uncle D. He taught us to love big band music with a side of western swing. He always said that we needed to listen as he pulled each song from their sleeve. He knew all about old war airplanes and made us stop at other museums. I miss him still, who doesn't love quirky? That'd be our Uncle D. Uncle D was a man with a heart of gold, practical joker till he grew old. He loved us kids and adults, found him charming, and he became the retirement home darling. He taught us to love big band music with a side of western swing. He always said we needed to listen as he pulled each song from their sleeve. He all knew about old war airplanes and made us stop at all the museums. I miss him still. Who doesn't love quirky? That'd be our Uncle D. Uncle D. Uncle D.
All right. So, Mamie and Brenda, tell folks where they can find you, follow you, and what's on the radar next for you.
Oh, I mostly just play with people, but I wrote a few songs just for fun.
Okay. And you are you frequenting Bowery Vault still? You ever want to hang out with Brenda any night of the week? Yeah. Mamie, where can we find you, follow you?
Find one song, and it's "Those Are My Roses," and that's on Apple Music, Spotify,
You
all
also
the
have
things.
Instagram.
Oh, I have Instagram, yes, and that's Mamie Lou, and it's MAMIELEW, like Lewis. Facebook, it's Mamie Lou Foreman. I think it's what it is on there. And I have a forthcoming album that we're working on recording now with Alabama Sound Company in Montgomery with Brett Robinson. So I'm excited to get some of those songs out. So.
And you're really good with the live streaming from when you have like gigs.
I do try. Yeah, I do.
So she does really good with that. So if you want to hop on there and watch her wherever she's, North Dakota or Virginia, wherever she might be, she's really good at that.
Tune in.
Yeah, cool. Well, again, I'm Tracee Perrin. I'm at Tracee Perrin Music. Tracee with 2 E's, Perrin with 2 R's. I'm just thrilled for everyone that's here tonight and everyone that shared their music. Thank you again so much. This is the first kind of this kind that I've done, so maybe be repeating this. I think it was pretty fun, right? What's that? From me? Oh, well, okay. Also, though, before we do that, my friend and client Stanley, today's his birthday, and I wanted to learn a special song for you, but I didn't have time to learn it. I'm sorry, but can we sing you happy birthday? Well, we're going to. I'm not even going to ask you. So, on the count of 3, will you all join me in wishing Stanley a very happy birthday? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Stanley. Happy birthday to the Nashville way with harmony. Yes. Happy birthday, Stanley. Thank you for being here on your birthday. Okay, sure. Yeah, I'll play a new one that wrote fairly recently. So I've have some friends who are just going through a really challenging time in their marriage. And one of them was opening up to me about it and just really, just really called to me. And so I wrote this. It's called, what's it called? It's called This Heart of Mine. Hold on, let me tune up real quickly here. I apologize. What's that? I know. It's just sort of like you go down there, you're like, it's too late to like turn back now. We're gonna be doing this. Okay, she's better. All the way.
I wasn't looking for trouble, but it found me anyways. I thought we were golden, I let that story saturate the picture I created, but the bird's eye view shows me on an island without you. Today was a hard, I had to learn the hard way. We could be together and still worlds apart. It's been building up right from the start. Now the levee is broken, we're caught up in the flood of your lies, and I will not do this one more time. Complete insanity and let you walk away from your crimes, but I will not let you one more time. I'm taking back what's left of this heart of mine. The implications are heavy, and though the house is on fire, I am standing still and you've gone silent. Oh, but I see you grasping for something you can't control. 'Cause it's not me, babe, and we both know it. I don't think we'll make it out. I might let it all burn down. It's the only way to see clearly now that the levee is broken. We're caught up in the flood of your lies, and I will not do this one more time. I could plead insanity and let you walk away from your crimes, but I will not let you one more time. I'm taking back what's left of this heart of mine. This heart of mine is weary, but she's holding steady, and she's getting ready for the flight. This heart of mine is weary, but she's holding steady, and she's getting ready for the flight. Now the levee is broken, we're caught up in the flood of your lies, and I will not do this one more time. I could plead insanity and let you walk away from your crimes, but I know you'll do it one more time. So I'm taking back what's left of this heart of mine. I'm taking back what's left of this heart of mine. This heart of mine is weary, but she's holding steady, and she's getting ready for the flight. Does anybody know to hold my heart, how to hold my heart, 'cause I don't wanna let go, let go, let go too soon. I wanna tell you so before the sun goes dark, how you broke my heart, and I'm gonna let go, let go, let go of you.
All right, that's how she wrote. Thank you. Thank you, Julie, for having us. Thank you, Music Maker Stage, so much.
Tracee Perrin and friends. Woo! All right. Talk to them afterwards. Support these artists. Come and talk to us. Get on our website. Check out the calendar with cool shows like this twice a month. Sign up for our e-blast. Your hashtag homework is over there on the chalkboard. I'm sure they would love for you to tag them on all their socials. Go to Music Maker Stage. Like, follow us, and subscribe. Our YouTube channel, Still Got Guitars. You can relive this moment. All right, and shout out, thank you to Carter on sound, Ava on the live stream, Manuel helping with the live stream, and Lila helped us set back. My 10-year-old helped us set up too. All right, let's give him another hand.